Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels, and today we are going to be diving into another car build within the Hot Wheels universe, or at least the Hot Wheels Highway 35 and ACCELERACERS universe. Now, this is the ACCELERACERS version of Vert Deora 2. Now, the paint job on this particular car was made by a user whose name I don't feel like I am pronouncing correctly. I believe as I read the name out, it looks like the gamer tag is Mmexia. I am not sure if that's the correct pronunciation or not, but either way, they did an absolutely incredible job on this design. This is actually their second version of this design where they went in and tweaked a couple of the specifics. Now, if you're not entirely sure what this version of the car is, essentially the Wave Rippers version of this car that ran all the way through the Highway 35 series ended up coming back a little bit later on in the ACCELERACERS series as a car on the Teku team. Now, I'm not going to spoil the story as to what actually happened. If you want to go back and watch those shows, I actually highly recommend them. I think they're some of the coolest things that Hot Wheels has ever done in terms of like an entertainment factor. But with all of that being said and done, we're going to build this thing up from A class to S1 class and see if we can sort of fit it into the performance that you would expect out of an S1 car as we further our Hot Wheels campaign mode. So let's go ahead and take this thing straight into the custom upgrades and tuning. So I'm thinking right off the bat, because we're going to need a little bit more grip, we're going to go for, we'll go for some Hot Wheels semi-slicks. And then, well, that kind of throws off the design, though. Yeah, that kind of throws off the design. I'm going to go for the Horizon semi-slicks. We'll go for that. And then now, I think I'm going to go for a 305 square. And once we've got that 305 square on there, I'm going to leave those work wheels on it because I think the work wheels look really, really good. And then I may build out this stock engine because I love the way it sounds. I cannot get over how good this thing sounds. You get another 190 horsepower out of just the upgraded supercharger, which already is sitting us at over 1,000 horsepower, 1,013 horsepower to be exact. Now, that's a ton of power. It's not as much as the Charger build that I did recently with Taro's car, but that thing sits up at like 1,500. It's a freaking animal. So let's go up to the, well, I'm back and forth, honestly, because I'm thinking the race brakes are going to be fairly important. Race suspension, and so we've got the sway bars on there already. What about my weight? So let's see, we can go down to, wow, well, this thing is a heavy car. Stock is 4,347 pounds. Maximum weight reduction puts us at 3,421 pounds. So technically, it's not even as good of a power to weight ratio as that Charger that I did with, to kind of replicate Taro's car as well. That's interesting. I figured it would be a little bit more, or at least a little bit closer to that, I should say. Already got a race clutch in there. And let's see, 7-speed, 9-speed, 6-speed. I don't know. Stock transmission. That bumps it up a little bit, but I'll tell you what. We'll go for the 7-speed, and we'll tune it for more speed than anything else, and just kind of see how that goes. We've already got a race diff in there. And I feel like, again, for this class, I feel like the amount of power we have is already going to be plenty, but it's going to be useful at the very least to build it out as far as we can go, or at least as far as it'll let us go within this given class. So let me go ahead and throw a race flywheel in it. We'll do the oil and cooling, because oil and cooling is like free horsepower, essentially, because it doesn't really mess with your PI any. Let's see, pistons and compression, that's already done. We already got the cams. What about the valve train? Now we do. And race exhaust, well, wait a minute, hold on. Let's see what the difference is in sound between stock exhaust and race exhaust. All right, let's go. They all sound really good, but the race exhaust sounds incredible. I cannot get over how good that sounds. All right, so I think we've got actually just about everything done that it will let us do in terms of the engine upgrades. So I'm actually wondering now, would it be worth it then to upgrade to the slicks and downgrade the power just a tad? Because when I think about it, I'm like, we might need, because if we can't get you know, quite up to the level of power that the Charger is at, you know, with its 1,500 horsepower and 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. We're sitting more around the range of 1,142 horsepower and 884 foot-pounds of torque. I think we might need the extra grip that those slicks will provide. But without any further ado, let's go and get this thing out into some races, right from A800 up to S1 900. Haven't changed the tuning setup on it at all yet, which is probably a bad idea, because at the very least, I'm going to need to reduce the tire pressures just a hair, and then, oh god, it tops out the gearing at like 200. Yeah, no. We need this thing to be able to stretch its legs more than that. What do you mean your top speed is only 208 now? Come on. That doesn't, yeah, okay, that doesn't make any sense, but alright. Well, what about on the graph? Let's see. So that's like 223 right there at the end of the graph. What does it consider it now? You get 209. I think it's just a weird limitation of the gearing. We'll put it at 410 and see how that does. And the ride height, oh my god, we can make this thing so low. That's probably too low. It's probably going to bottom out like that, so let's not make it that low. I feel like if we make it that low, we're going to be in trouble. Sway bars, I'm going to reduce the stiffness a little bit in the front and the back. That should allow it to really sink into the corners a little bit more. And let's see, acceleration, I'm going to bump up the acceleration on the diff just a little bit. And you know what? I may or may not have known what I was doing. And, oh crap, I forgot to mess with the alignment. I mean, well, I'm not going to worry too much about the alignment right now, because it's going to be like right off to the races with us, because I want to see what this thing's got. I want to see what it can do. So let's find an S1 class race. Qualifiers over there, but we don't need to do that. Aha! Canyon Loop Speed Sprint. I'm down for that. That sounds like something that's right up the Deora 2's alley. Oh, right in the middle of these canyons, too. Bro, this car is so beautiful. I have always been a massive fan of the way this car looked in its sort of ACCELERACERS trim. Now, in terms of this car itself, I actually have several versions of the Deora 2 as a real-world Hot Wheels, you know, collectible, and probably one of my favorite versions that I have is the original, like, OG Highway 35 one, but I don't know, man. That Teku design from ACCELERACERS really did grow on me after a while. All right, let's see how this thing puts the power down, because remember, we did not swap it over to all-wheel drive, but I figured we could get away with it, considering how much weight this thing has in the back. Come on! It's weird. For 1,100 horsepower, it's not as crazy as I would have thought, and, like, I haven't decided yet if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I could go full throttle in the corners in a 1,100 horsepower car. For 1,100 horsepower, it's not all over the place. It's not like a maniac. Excuse me! It is loud, though. This is a loud car. Come on, stick with, whoa! Dude, those old school Chevys, those gassers are literally lifting a tire in the corner like a freaking trophy truck or like a stadium truck. I don't know how I flip-flopped that many cars that fast, but I will freaking take it! Hey, she's holding up pretty well. Go, 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 go! Dude, I don't know how I'm leaving them like this, but, like, that took very little effort, if any. I mean, the handling is mind-blowing. It handles so much better than Taro's Charger. It really does. And I'm not, like, I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that, but at the same time, I kind of am. I mean, it handles so well. I mean, look at that. It puts down its power just on a level that, like, and this is basically, I would consider this untuned. I mean, yeah, a little bit of a touch of the wall there. Not enough to lose the combo, but, I mean, I went into that turn super sloppy anyway, but it is so controllable as an S1 class car. It is so insanely controllable. Now, granted, there's definitely going to be cars out there that are faster, but my God, this thing is an animal. What a machine, dude. Across the line. That is, like, mind-blowing. Mind-blowingly good. Genuinely mind-blowingly good. I need to see about doing a speed zone in this thing, because I think it would be really good at it. I really do. All right, are there any S1 speed zones nearby? Or maybe a speed trap? That's a speed zone. Oh, wait. Does it come in from... Where does it come in from? Like, I'm guessing up here-ish? Let's see if that's where it comes in from, because it looks like that's where it comes in from. All right. Oh, it is. Oh, my God. All right, let me go up the road a little bit, and then turn around and get a really, really fast run at that speed trap. All right, shift down a few gears. We should be moving at a pretty good pace by the time we get over there. All right, let's spin you around. Well, it will do a burnout. Look at that. It'll actually do a really sick burnout. When you take off, you kind of have to hang out on the rev limiter in third just to wait for the grip to catch up with the wheel speed. But let's go. I want to say 3 stars is 145. We should be able to nail that down pretty quick. And boom. Oh, I didn't realize it was ice track. Oh, that adds another dimension to this. As long as we keep it above 150, we should be okay. Didn't keep it above 150 there. Oh, God. Oh, go, 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 go. Oh, we're not going to get it. We're not going to get it. Dang it. Dang, we weren't going to get it. Oh, man, if we just did that back the other way. Maybe we could get it if we did it back the other way. If we got, the tighter stuff out of the way right out of the gate. I mean, granted, this thing's got race tires on it that are not suited to ice at all. Let's give her a shot. Come on, there we go. Come on, carry that speed. Trying to focus. I need to not slide so much, but at the same time, that's kind of the only thing you can do on the dang ice track. Okay, yeah, going up it is even worse. Yeah, never mind. Going up it is even worse. Apparently, we'll have to come back and redo that one a bit later. But either way, I'm still really happy with what this car turned out to be, especially for an S1 car. And this livery, bro, this livery has to be one of my favorites of all time from both shows. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time.